time for Who Said It, the game show, the king of game shows, Larry.
The game.
Or for those of you that don't wish to be so heteronormative, the queer queen of game shows.
I like that much better.
Yes, more inclusive, whatever. All right, Who Said It? This week's contestants, Larry.
Okay.
You know him as the stovepipe hat-wearing man of the 19th century, Abraham Lincoln.
Honest Abe.
Honest Abe, our first contestant in Who Said It. The next, you know him a lot for flashing a peace sign before peace was cool. I'm talking about none other than Winston Churchill.
We must defeat the Nazis.
All right, Larry, so you got it.
Go ahead.
Lincoln versus Churchill. Who said it? Let's start off with the first quote. And you'll have to forgive me because I'm staring at a phone here. I forgot my actual paper, so no classes. This looks bad. Okay. Who said it? Churchill or Lincoln? Every man is proud of what he does well, and no man is proud of what he does not well. Who said that? Lincoln or Churchill?
I'm going to say Winnie.
Larry says Winston Churchill. Incorrect. That was, in fact, Honest Abe with a little bit of philosophy around human nature. All right, the next quote. The mood and temper of the public in regard to the treatment of crime and criminals is one of the most unfailing tests of the civilization of any country. Who said that? Winston Churchill or Honest Abe?
I'm going to go with Lincoln.
Larry goes with Lincoln. Unfortunately, Larry's wrong. That was Winston Churchill, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Okay. Larry hitting a bit of a speed bump after some good weeks. Okay, here's the next one. Who said it, Churchill or Lincoln? No hour of life is lost that is spent in the saddle. No hour of life is lost that is spent in the saddle. Who said that? Honest Abe or Wit the Brit?
I'm not going to fall for saddle, so I'll say Churchill.
And in fact, that was Winston Churchill. Larry is correct.
There you go.
Churchill, of course, a veteran of the Boer Wars, so he was a cavalry person. All right. The next quote. Who said it? Churchill or Honest Abe? A free press is the unsleeping guardian of every other right that free men prize. It is the most dangerous foe of tyranny. Who said that? Honest Abe or Winston Churchill?
I'm going to bet $5 on Abe.
And in fact, that was Winston Churchill.
Goodness.
Oh, wow. Larry's having a little bit of trouble today.
I got one.
Okay, here we go. Military glory. That is the attractive rainbow which rises from showers of blood. Who said that? Honest Abe or Winston Churchill? A little bit tougher this week.
All right. I'll say Lincoln.
And in fact, correct. That was Honest Abe who said that. Although it does have a very Churchillian sort of cadence.
It's not batting around my head. I was like, it has that Benny Hill quality.
It does. Right. Okay. The final quote for this edition of Who Said It? Honest Abe or Winston Churchill? Larry, here we go. I am now currently the most miserable man living. If what I feel were equally distributed to the whole of the human family, there would be not one cheerful face left on earth. Who said that? Honest Abe or Winston Churchill?
I'll go with Abe.
Larry goes with Honest Abe. And he is correct. That was, in fact, Abraham Lincoln. So Larry, let's give Larry a round of applause. A little bit of a rough ride this
I
week
rallied.
on Who Said It, but it goes to show you that great leaders are really men of a lot of issues, Larry.
Yeah.
Both Lincoln and Churchill, leaders of their nations in times of horrible war. When you think about it,
times. Yeah.
Churchill really single-handedly pulled Great Britain from the ashes of defeat.
I always said he was the greatest human being of the 20th century.
He might have been. I mean, he was a little bit of a piece of shit too. Like in some of his beliefs, he was a little bit of an anti-Semite, and if you look, and Lincoln, of course, going through the bloodiest war America has ever participated in any time, the Civil War. And you know, a lot of people, yes, he was a great leader, but you know, a lot of the stuff he did wasn't just for the pure morality of ending slavery. A lot of the stuff he did was just to teach the South a lesson.
Yeah.
And it was.
And that's
also,
okay.
And that's okay too, I guess.
Because they had a lousy wrestling organization.
Plus, we're Southerners. Who cares about Southerners? They're all rubes anyway. They're all vote for Trump, as it turns out. All right, but that was Who Said It. Thank you, Larry, for playing once again.